miss him already.
Don't cry. He's in a better place now.
Disney World!
Now's not the time for jokes, Murray.
He's just trying to lighten the mood. That's Murray's idea of heaven.
His grandson just died.
Jacob was such a sweet kid!
Jason. His name was Jason.
Oh, sorry. I was getting confused with his cousin Jacob.
He was never the same since we got back from our vacation in the Bahamas.
You're right. He got a tan.
You mean since Jason's parents died, right? I noticed that too.
He was cleaning the ashes out of the fireplace when he got a call from work. He left the ashes in the garage. He was supposed to go back to remove them, but then we went on vacation and he forgot all about them.
How was he supposed to know the ashes would reignite and burn the house with them in it?
I hope he didn't blame himself for my son's death. I mean, his parents' death. Although, technically, it was his fault.
But that's the thing. I believe that he did blame himself. When he came home from work last week, I thought that he...
No. Jason would never do that. The cops said he was murdered.
But who would want to kill Jason? He was like the ideal man. Handsome, generous, caring, tender.
Well, someone wanted to.
Good evening, everyone. I have some information regarding the death of Jason Cunningham.
Who are you?
My apologies. I'm Detective Finnegan.
Oh, there once was a man named Michael Finnegan. He grew whiskies on his chin again. The wind came up and blew them in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again on the back. Oh.
No. I'm Detective Laura Finnegan. I have been assigned to this case, and I recently discovered information that may lead us to Jason's murderer.
Is this about who killed Jason?
No. It's about who ate the last piece of pie, you idiot.
Cheryl, do you know what your husband did with his money?
Besides spending on her.
Well, I knew he did with most of it, but we had joint accounts, so I had access to all of his transactions. Why?
Well, it seems he had a secret account.
No, that's not possible.
Vivian, is there something you would like to say?
Nope. I know nothing.
Well, it would seem, Vivian, that you are the other name on Jason's account.
What?
Why did you have a joint account with my husband?
I never had a Swiss bank account with your husband.
I said nothing about a Swiss bank account.
I didn't. I mean, fine. It was for safety reasons. A husband needs money that his wife doesn't have access to.
Then why didn't he have his own account? Why was your name on it?
It was the account we used to buy presents for you!
As much as I'd like to believe that, the last few transactions don't support your explanation.
What were they?
I don't know, like probably nothing.
Let's see. A diamond necklace, a mink coat, 2 tickets for Wicked on Broadway, a ton of iron, and a pony.
And we bought them for you!
No, you didn't. The tickets were for last week's show.
And I didn't go.
What would someone do with a ton of iron?
Well, if you would have it delivered to someone, they would be quite grumpy. Imagine waking up one morning and seeing a ton of iron in your front yard. That would definitely drive me up a wall!
If the gifts weren't for Cheryl, why was he buying them?
Yeah, Vivian. Why would he buy them?
Why are you looking at me? It wasn't like we were having an affair or anything. Damn it!
My own sister was having an affair with my husband?
Jason was lonely and stressed from work, and someone needed to please that man.
He wouldn't leave his wife, so you killed him.
No, I would never do that.
Yes, you would. You've always tried to one-up me ever since we were little.
Okay, that's because I'm better than you. I always have been, I always will be. Jason sure thought so. Besides, you knew something was up.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. He was coming home late from work often, distancing himself, and you even tried to get him to go to marriage counseling because you thought he was having an affair.
If he didn't listen, that would make you really angry, wouldn't it, Mrs. Cunningham? Especially if you were trying to make the marriage work. That could make someone so angry that they had to do something about it. Perhaps kill their husband?
Come on, she had more reason to kill him than I did.
Are you kidding me? I loved him.
Maybe you both killed him!
Shut up, Murray!
Damn it!
You call me lawless if you can't have him, no one else should.
Jason still loved you, Cheryl.
And how would you know?
He's my best friend. He started talking to me about your marriage about 2 weeks ago.
Spill it, David.
Well, he started cheating on you with Vivian around March. When she asked him to run away with her, he decided what he was doing was wrong and wanted to stop. He was going to come clean and tell you everything. He just never got the chance.
He did care about me.
That must have been difficult. Your lover, who chose you over your sister, has a change of heart and picks your sister over you again? The timing of his death and wanting to come clean with Cheryl may not be a coincidence.
But I didn't kill him! And what about David? He had a thing for Cheryl. Perhaps he wanted Jason out of the way so he could be with Cheryl.
We had a thing, but that was back in college. Those feelings died when we broke up. By the way, David was the one who introduced the two of us.
You met Jason while we were dating. He was my best friend.
Well, I've had feelings ever since then. I guess you could say it was love at first sight. I just needed a good reason to break it off with you.
So that's why you kept dating me for the next 2 years? That explains why you started avoiding me and saying you were busy when I wanted to go out. That's what you did to me for 2 years, so that when you broke it off, it seemed like we were drifting apart, even though I still loved you. It was because of you that I suffered through those 2 years, not knowing if we had a relationship or if it was just my imagination. I gave up everything for you. I took other classes. I joined other clubs. Got that tattoo for you. I did all that for you, and you were too afraid to break up with me because you had feelings for my best friend? Did you even think about how that would affect me? You probably didn't want to be the bad guy in the situation. You just thought that we would forget each other and move on, but that wasn't the case. I loved you. And I still love you. I've been praying since the day the two of you got together that you'd break up so we could be together again. I love you, Cheryl.
David, I, didn't expect that.
Well, that was rather uncomfortable.
Vivian could be right. Maybe David did kill Jason, that way he could try and get back together with Cheryl.
I was right? Yeah, maybe I was. You did kill Jason.
I did not kill him. Even though he was married to the love of my life, I would never kill him. He was my best friend.
Even if you did kill him, I would never get back together with you. It just wouldn't work out. I didn't love you then. I don't love you now. And I never will love you.
Then tell me what I have to do. I'll do anything, I promise. Just tell me. Give me another chance.
Get up. You're embarrassing yourself.
Well, it looks like everyone has a motive. I'll just have to take you all down to the station for further questioning.
You can't do that. I'm a lawyer. If you can't charge us, you can't hold us for anything.
Besides, I have a hair appointment. Good day to you all.
You can't just leave.
If you can't hold them, you can't stop them from leaving.
Exactly, good day.
She's leaving. I'm leaving too. I've had enough drama for one day.
Wait, my love. Let me go for you.
Oh, hey, you have some dirt on your cane. Let me get that off for you.
Thanks, but it's not dirt. It's blood. I cut myself shaving the other day.